All right, using paint.net, here we go. First step, open up paint.net. You got your beautiful canvas here. What you want to do, scoot on over to the Livery Archive server. Go down to your templates, I guess, and then find what you want. So I'm going to do this bike, for example. You want to open it in browser, so you get your big image. Right click, save image as, and then save. There you go, it's downloaded. So now, you want to get rid of this. We'll just, there we go, file, open. And then there it is, right in downloads. Then from here, you can start designing. So right up here, the select tool. You can select stuff, you can move stuff, all that. So we're going to start with adding a background layer, which is eventually going to be the color we want it to be. So I'm going to choose black here. We go to the fill tool, we select our layer, then we click. Then you can see that layer's turned black. So now if we unselect our background, this is what our background's going to be for the actual livery. So we put our background back, then we're going to go over to text. And then in text here, we're going to find whatever text we want. You know what, we're going to use this one. Then we create a new layer down here, and it puts a layer there. We want to drag it in front of the background. Make sure it's selected. Then you can click anywhere on the screen, and then type. So as you can see, the text is kind of small. You can adjust the size here. Not quite that big. But there you go. There's your police. So now, if you want to angle the text, do anything like that, you click S, or you can go over here to select. You drag it around the thing, making sure layer 3 is still clicked. Go over here, or press M, and then you can move it. So you can reshape it, you can angle it all the way around. So we're going to move it right back here, angle it a little bit, then put it right there. So then, that's on that. So now, you can click S again, click Control C, then Control V, and then that'll automatically put you into move mode. Then you just move it over and put it down. Now let's say you want this same police thing, but you want it a little bit larger. See, if you just drag out this corner, you can misshape it and move it around. But you don't want to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to click Shift on our keyboard and then drag it out. And that makes sure no matter what way I go, it stays the same size. So next what we want to do is I want a logo to put on it. So we're going to open up our browser, go to Livery Archive, then find 50 resources. Then we're going to click this link. And this will bring us to all these resources. You can scroll down and I want this one right here. Now I don't think it quite matters, but if you need a bigger logo, you can always open in browser and download it. But I'm just going to right click and copy. You have to make sure it's copied. So then you can click Control V, and then you have your logo here. So I'm going to click Shift again, and then make it smaller. Now we're going to put that right there. Now we're going to click S, highlight it, press M, Control C, Control V, and then put it same spot over here. Now, that's pretty much it. If you want to get more fancy and you want to add lines, something like that, you can go over here to your Shapes key. Just make sure this is selected to rectangle or any other kind of shape you want. Come over here, and let's say I want to put a line right through police. Go over here, make yourself a line. I want it blue, so I'm going to make mine blue. Fill it in and click S, highlight it, click M, and then move it around. But it goes over your text, your logo. How do you fix that? Well, what you can do is you can click Control and X, which cuts it. You can go back down here to your layers and click your Add New Layer button, which adds layer number 4. Then you can click Control and V, and what this does is it puts it over top of the other stuff. So we'll make this a little bit longer. Well, what if you don't want this here? You want it behind. Well, what you can do is you can press Escape to unselect this, take your layer 4 and drag it behind your layer 3. See how that works? So once it's behind there, then the line is behind the police. Now, when it comes to exporting, what we're going to do is we're going to unselect our background right here, so it just looks like this. For the sake of being able to see the font, I'm going to change my layer 2. So I'm selecting that. And I'm going to go down here and click white. Then fill in the background so you can actually see what's going on. And I'm going to go up here to File. We're going to go Save As. And right here, you can name it whatever you want, but you have to change this to whatever you want, PNG or whatever it may be. Then you're going to save. Then you want to flatten it out, which is just a normal thing. And then that just changes it all to one frame, or layer. So you can click Control and Z, and that brings back all your layers. And this is all overlap from the other video, so now you can go watch that to figure out how to upload and apply the livery. So yeah.